Hello students, today we will discuss about other modes of nutrition in plants. We know that green plants can make their food from CO2 and water in the presence of chlorophyll, pigment and sunlight. So green plants are autotrophic, fine, but there are many other plants which do not contain chlorophyll pigment, but they depend upon other living organisms for their food. Such plants undergo heterotrophic mode of the nutrition, means which consume ready-made food. Fine, those are also known as consumers because they are consuming the food, they are not preparing the food. Okay, so various types of heterotrophic nutrition are: one is the saprophytic mode of nutrition, second is the parasitic mode of nutrition, third is the insectivorous plants or the insectivorous mode of nutrition, fourth one is the symbiotic mode of nutrition. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. First one is the saprophytic mode of nutrition. Sapro means dead and decaying, trophs means nourishment. Those plants which derive their food from dead and decaying organic matter are called saprotrophs, and the mode of nutrition in which organisms depend upon dead and decaying matter is known as saprophytic mode of nutrition. For example, mushroom and mold. Fine. And there is one thing which is very interesting in saprotrophs, that they perform external digestion. What is external digestion? External means outside the body. Fine. These saprotrophs secrete digestive juices on dead and decaying matter and convert this matter into a solution. They then absorb the nutrients from these. Fine. Next is the parasites, and the mode of nutrition is the parasitic mode of the nutrition. Fine. In case of this type of the nutrition, we have two organisms. One is called as the parasite and another one is called as the host. Fine. Now parasite is the plant which will take the nourishment from host, and host is the other plant which provide food as well as shelter to the parasite. Fine. So parasite will obtain its nourishment from the host. Fine. These parasites are of two types, that is the partial parasite and totally parasite. As the name indicates, totally parasite means those parasites which totally depend upon host for their food. For example, cuscuta, जिसे आप अमरबेल भी बोलते हो. Fine. Partial parasitic means the plants which make a part of their food themselves by photosynthesis but derive other components from the होस्ट प्लांट. मतलब पार्शियल पैरासाइट्स वो प्लांट्स हैं जो कुछ पार्ट अपने फूड का खुद बनाएंगे लेकिन कुछ वो होस्ट से गेन करेंगे. फाइन. और टोटली पैरासाइट्स वो प्लांट्स हैं जो अपना टोटल फूड, पूरा का पूरा फूड किससे लेंगे? होस्ट से. एग्जाम्पल ऑफ पार्शियल पैरासाइट इज मिस्टलीटो and example of total parasite is cuscuta. Fine. So the organisms performing this mode of nutrition are called as parasites. Fine. Third one is the insectivorous plants or the insectivorous mode of nutrition. As the name indicate, insecti means the green plants which make their own food but depend upon insects. For what? फॉर नाइट्रोजिनस फूड, मीन्स इंसेक्टिवोरस प्लांट्स अपना फूड बना सकते हैं कुछ पार्ट, लेकिन नाइट्रोजिनस फूड के लिए उन्हें डिपेंड रहना पड़ता है इंसेक्ट्स पर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल पिचर प्लांट्स. फाइन, सी this is the diagram of a pitcher plant. Fine, in this plant leaf, this is the leaf of the pitcher plant. You know, this leaf is modified to form a pitcher like structure. Fine, and the color of the pitcher plant is very bright. This color will attract the insects. Okay, and inside the pitcher there are these, you know, hair like structures are present. These hair like structures, these will trap the insect downwards, नीचे की तरफ लेकर जाएंगे. और जब insect यहाँ बैठेगा on the pitcher plant, then what happens, this lid will get closed. Fine, and insect is then digested by the enzymes secreted by this plant. This pitcher plant will secrete some enzymes, and those enzymes will digest the insect trapped by it. Fine. Next heterotrophic mode of nutrition is the symbiotic mode of the nutrition, in which two plants live together as parts of same plant and they mutually help each other. मतलब यहाँ पर दो plants एक दूसरे के साथ ही रहेंगे. हमें ऐसा लगेगा कि वो एक ही प्लांट है, बट एक्चुअल में वो दो प्लांट्स होंगे और दोनों एक दूसरे को बेनिफिट प्रोवाइड करेंगे. ओके, सो दिस मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन इज कॉल्ड एज symbiotic mode of the nutrition. And the organisms, these two plants are called as symbiont, and their relationship is called as symbiosis. See the example of symbiotic mode of nutrition. Lichen. अब आपको सुनने में ही लगेगा lichen is one organism, है ना, one plant, but actually lichen is what? The association of alga and fungus. These two organisms, they live together as the part of same plant and mutually help each other. How? Alga is autotrophic and fungus is heterotrophic. Okay, then alga is not able to take the minerals from the soil. Fine, then what happens? Fungus will provide minerals. Fine, fungus will provide minerals to the algae, and algae in turn will provide food to the fungus, because fungus cannot prepare its food. Okay, so this mode of nutrition is called as symbiotic. Fine, these two organisms are called as symbiont and their relationship is called as symbiosis. Fine, we can take one more example of symbiotic nutrition, that is the rhizobium and the leguminous plants. Leguminous plants are फलीदार पौधे like मूंग, beans, etc. Okay, rhizobium is what? A bacteria. This bacteria live together leguminous plants. Fine, अब ये दोनों एक दूसरे को बेनिफिट कैसे प्रोवाइड करेंगे? फाइन, लेग्यूमिनस प्लांट्स, इन्हें क्या चाहिए? नाइट्रोजन चाहिए, बट दे कैन नॉट एब्जॉर्ब द नाइट्रोजन फ्रॉम द एटमोस्फेयर डायरेक्टली. Then rhizobium bacteria will convert the atmospheric nitrogen into the useful form, and then leguminous plant will absorb the nitrogen. In turn, leguminous plants will provide food and shelter to rhizobium. दोनों एक दूसरे के लिए काम करेंगे. लेग्यूमिनस प्लांट्स को क्या चाहिए था? नाइट्रोजन, वो राइजोबियम बैक्टीरिया प्रोवाइड करेगा. फिर राइजोबियम को क्या चाहिए? ये अपना फूड नहीं बना सकता, लेग्यूमिनस प्लांट्स फूड और शेल्टर प्रोवाइड करेंगे. ओके, तो देयर इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट दैट दिस relationship has great importance for the farmers. How? Fields in which leguminous plants are grown from time to time do not need the addition of nitrogenous fertilizers. Why? क्योंकि नाइट्रोजन की डेफिशिएंसी सोयल में होगी ही नहीं, क्योंकि इनके साथ कौन रहेगा? राइजोबियम बैक्टीरिया, और ये राइजोबियम बैक्टीरिया इनकी नाइट्रोजन की कमी को हमेशा पूरा करता रहेगा, इन्हें नाइट्रोजन प्रोवाइड कराता रहेगा. फाइन. So this was all about the heterotrophic mode of the nutrition. Fine.